During a flight to the Middle East, President Trump noted before he would give authorization for NATO to sell Tomahawk missiles to Ukraine, he would discuss the matter with President Putin. Earlier today, President Trump said he and Putin held a productive phone call. A second summit between President Putin and President Trump makes sense to take place on neutral territory. Hungarian Prime Minister Viktor Orban has been a pragmatic voice within the EU and a friend to both leaders. A Budapest summit makes a lot of sense. Against the backdrop of increased trade friction with China, a strategic relationship between the US and the Russian Federation also makes a lot of sense. Pulling Putin out of the gravitational orbit of Chairman Xi Jinping has the potential to reset a geopolitical alliance to the benefit of North America. Perhaps a great impact to the world in the sphere of both geopolitics and trade would be an outcome from a strategic US-Russia alliance. There is no reason for the two countries to be at odds if, when the Ukraine issue is resolved. Unfortunately, there are stakeholders throughout Europe, Asia, and the Middle East who would prefer to keep President Trump and President Putin in conflict. And with Europe in a spiral of economic contraction, they are positioned only to benefit from escalating the friction. As the situation continues to unfold, President Putin has to take a long-term outlook beyond the term of President Trump as it relates to Russian interests. There is no guarantee that improved relationships would not just as easily be upended by a change in U.S. policy in a few short years. This is one of President Trump's biggest international challenges.